Hello, friends. It's another vintage. I know the lighting might be bad on this. Moving on, in the 80s, we're going with the Nintendo Entertainment System, also known as the NES. As many of you may remember, you had the cartridges that you put in here. I do have an original. I do have cartridges. I got all the cords. It works, but instead of using this thing, what we're going to do today is something a little easier. So right here on my TV, yeah, who knows that screen? You remember that one? Here, I'll make it more interesting for you. Yeah. Get this all centered up. So back in, I don't know, around 2010-ish, you were able to get vintage Nintendo games on the Wii store, and I bought a bunch of them. So before we get into the Wii, I'm trying to kind of go in order. I should say this, I do actually have a remade Atari handheld, like the Commodore 64. I don't know exactly where that is right now, so that one's going to be out of order. When I find it, I will do an Asteroids video or something. But before we actually get into Wii games, we got to go to my SD card down here, and we need to go to my vintage Nintendo games. So this is some of the stuff that I downloaded. Super Mario 1 and 3. I think I have 2 in here. Got some Castlevania. There's Tower Toppler. That's actually the same. There's the Commodore logo. Also, 1942 is a vintage arcade game that you would see in like bars and restaurants. I'll do that at some point too. Actually, I mean, that probably should come next. But this one we're going to do. Some of these are Wii games as well, which I'll show you, but not yet. So we got some Double Dragon 2, Ninja Gaiden. We got Metroid, Excite Bike, Super Mario 2, Legend of Zelda, Blades of Steel, and of course Kirby's Adventure. I am going to make a Kirby's Adventure video when I wear my Kirby shirt, which I do not have on right now. But for today, I'll cover all these games. Today, we're going to do good old standard Super Mario Brothers. So I'm going to go through this as fast as I can, all the way up to the beginning of World 8-1. That is where I'm going to go to. Probably take me about 15 minutes or so. I see my battery's dying. Maybe, you know what? Give me just a sec here. And we're going to quick pop new batteries in this guy. There's absolutely no point in starting this video with bad batteries. So, just a sec here and I'll have some new batteries in. And then we will carry on, my wayward son. I have no sons, by the way. I only have daughters. They say that is a phenomenon based on doggy style. I don't know about that, but maybe. So love me some doggy style. How does this fucking thing go back on? There we go. All right, we're back in business with new batteries. We're going to restart this. Thanks for your patience. And here you go. Back to the 80s, baby. Hi. I'm not going to be getting like every fucking coin and everything. I do have my camera like in my vision, so I may die just on account of not seeing something that I should have seen. That's bad practice for the next one, you know what I'm saying? I try to not fall on. One other thing I will say, the Wii controller is not as good. Aw, man. The Wii controller is not as good as the original Nintendo controller. Plus, it's a little awkward to hold. The buttons don't always jump. It's okay, but that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Like I said, I'm just going to be running through this, getting to World 8-1, and be taking all the fast ways to get through it. If you don't know these and you're playing this game, you might want to keep an eye on it. Also, I'm not sure that I know all of them. I know some of them. So I'm just going to do the ones that I know and would do. I have beat this game. It's been many years. I can get up to like the 8-2, 8-3. Now, go to 4, right? That would be the quickest way. But the one thing I am going to show you is at the end of World 3-1. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you are going to want to watch. Snipped. Something there? I don't remember. Anyway. So when you get to World 3-1, you want to be big. It is advantageous but not necessary to have firepower. And what you're gonna do, I will show you in just a minute. Where is that? Yeah. Not that it matters, if you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to dilly-dally. You want to just not die. And you don't want to be small. This doesn't work if you're small also. So basically, you're just trying to just get to the end and survive, you know? Just don't fucking die. That's what you're trying to do. So here's what you're going to do now. I'm going to pause it for a second. This is very important. You got to be big, and firepower is recommended, and here's why. I don't know if there's an official word for this. We always call it turtle tromping. I think a lot of people call it that. This is a way to get lots and lots of guys. Let's see if I can do it right. So you jump up here. You're going to go shoot that guy, and then you want to be right about here. And you want to stop. Oh, see, I fucked it up. So I'm going to kill myself because I can't show you. I have to be in this place. I don't want to finish this level. But now I got to be big when I get back there, preferably with firepower. So now we gotta play this game because we need the stuff. You know what I'm saying? We need the stuff. Okay, we can do that. You don't want to go on this vine. Yeah, I know the vine's there. You don't want to go on the vine because then you can't turtle tromp. So you got to do this. If you screw it up, just kill yourself. You got to have this. And then right up here, you can get some firepower. So it's not about max points. And, you don't have to do this if you're into points and all that. It's just what I do. Ah, shit, where is it? Is it down below me? I swear there's... Isn't there a... Yeah, that's what I want. Okay, so now we're back where we were with firepower. And we're back to where we were. See if I can do this right this time. Okay, a little farther away, I think. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to do a half jump. And I'm not touching the buttons right now. I just tap it, and it'll take off on its own. You kind of got to know. Not too much jump, not too little jump. There it is. And you can keep doing this until you run out of time. Now, there has been times when I was a kid where we got so many guys we actually died. It ended the game. I don't count, and I don't know how many that is. And it actually can't even count. You get so many guys, you can't even count anymore. Now remember, you get the fast music at 100, but these are fast seconds. So you really have less than a minute. So when you hear the fast music, you gotta kind of go. All right, you maybe get one more in if you're lucky, but don't push your luck because you gotta. I mean, this looks like it's gonna work. I'm probably coming up on 30 seconds. Now I'm gonna go. And it doesn't matter how many points you get, just get to the flag. I could have jumped, but now watch on the next screen how many guys I have. Tell me how many it is. Who the fuck knows? So now you got all these guys. Now this is just a game of getting through 3-2. You're just trying to get onward. Now you got all these guys. You just run this. You just run through this shit. Don't matter. Know what I'm saying? Just don't die, right? Just don't die. Oh, I could have died there. Okay. Just like that, you're through 3-2. Ah, I tried jumping, I did. Honest. Okay, 3-3 is kind of silly because obviously you can fall and die. So don't fall and die. Take it easy, you know. Sometimes you gotta know when to run and when not to run. Sometimes you don't want to run. A lot of us have these motions memorized, so our body just does it. Like, I don't think about this. This is just what I've been doing for how many years. My body just does exactly the same thing it's done since the 80s. And then this one's kind of fun. You get over in here. Don't miss the ride, though. Yeah. 3-4 is going to be a castle. Again, it's all kind of motor memory from the 80s. Come down here, you go slow, you jump those. Come down here. If you need that, you grab that. You never jump from the top. You always jump from right down here or you'll die. You wait for this. Run, jump, run, jump, run, jump, and then stop. Then you jump slow. Start looking for flames. That sucks. Now you can hide here. Now, because I can't shoot him, I'm going to have to run under him. Oh, fuck. I knew that bottom one was coming. That's okay. But you got all the guys in the world, so who cares, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can't believe I lost. Now, this is tricky. Here's a little trick. If you don't know this, you go boom, boom, and then run over here. But still, jump from down here. Same thing. Run, jump, run, jump, run, jump. Stop. Let's try to not lose my size this time, because at least if I have to, fuck. God damn. Okay, I'm running for it. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Mario, but our princess is in another castle. Cool. Okay, on to 4-1. 4-1 is my favorite level to run my ass off. Watch this. I can run almost the whole thing. Watch this. I got this so memorized, my brain just does it. You don't have to be big, it don't matter, you just run. You know what you're doing? You just run the whole goddamn thing. Boom, boom, boom. There's only one spot that you gotta be careful, and that's that. And then you run, 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 run. Cool, huh? Yeah, 4-1's a runner. All right, 4-2's where we warp to 8, and then we'll be done with this video. I'm not gonna play the 8s. It just takes too long, and I honestly am not that great at it, so I'm not gonna make like an hour-long video on running through the 8s, because it would suck, and I don't want to do it. So here, don't fuck up. You go slow, jump steady, jump steady. You can jump across there. It's difficult. I prefer to do it this way. Right here, oh, this is fun. Right here is a mushroom, but if you go down in the narrows, it's kind of cool. You can pop out. Watch. You go here, and then you run over here. Watch this. Kind of cool. It's the things when you're 6 years old that you that are a big deal, you know. They're a big deal. Off the grid you go. Whee. All right. So here at 4-2, you want 1, 3, and 4. Got it? Never hit this one. 1, 3, and 4. Also, don't go too far to the right that you can't get back on block 1. Now you gotta be very careful here so you don't fall off into the Guadalupe over there. Then you pop this little vine right here, jump up there, get some free coins, and you're on your way to the 8s. Then my work is done. You can navigate the 8s on your own. Whee! Just like that. And there's your next warp zone. To the 8s. Cool, huh? All right. That is a wrap. Hope you enjoyed some original Super Mario Brothers.